World 1 has the game's shortest levels. We complete all of them to load up on Freedom Medals. World 1 also focuses strongly on bit routing. Half of the upgrades used in any percent are purchased before starting World 2. Each run starts with a fresh boot of the game. This guarantees a bit bubble drop from the first destroyed enemy. Spark 3's car physics are very buggy. Sometimes it will randomly flip over for reasons we don't understand. Consider it a rite of passage if it happens to you. As the first level of the game, a reset here is pretty painless. As the level loads, you can hold boost and accelerate to buffer those actions instantly. You'll know you got it if you break 300 kilometers by the time you hit the first boost pad. Continue along the path as intended. On the second bridge, grab the battery, drop down, and drift right. Take the path on the right. Drift left, grab the battery, then drift left again. This section is challenging. It's common to bonk on a wall and lose speed. Hold your boost at the loop to maintain speed, then drift left. Boost till you hit the end. On foot, use a series of dash jumps to crest both walls. When you're starting out, you may have to add a wall jump here, which is perfectly fine. As a beginner, sub 130 times here are a solid start. After Carrera, we move on to the first proper stage of the game, Double Moon Villa. We want to finish the level with at least 900 bits. This route here gets around 1000 bits for safety. Once you're loaded in, you want to immediately turn left and collect the bit bubble here. Head back over to take the dash pad. Double jump to skip the spring. Make your way to the bit bubble on the left. Take it, then climb up and kill this enemy. Because we freshly boot up the game, we've manipulated the enemy drop table so that this always drops a bit bubble. Grab it, then take the bit bubbles next to you and head to the platform on the right. You can use a magnet dash on the pole to get there faster. On the slope, run to the right and take the bit bubble ahead. Use a charge to dash to get to this roof and collect another bit bubble. Drop down below and grab the bit bubbles outside. You want to take the left path here. Jump over the dash pad to avoid getting flung to the right. Take the spring and collect the bit bubbles ahead. You'll want to stick to the left and take a dash pad here. On the first ramp, you'll jump to the right for another bit bubble in the air here, then head back towards the left side of the road and take a dash pad. From here, we're going to take the leftmost grind rail. Grab the bit bubble on the rail and take the ramp ahead. You'll want to shoot for the wall area here. Take the bit bubble on the ground here, then climb up to the nearby roof to grab another bit bubble and scale the wall ahead. Grab a bit bubble on the second to last roof. From here, we'll want to grab the remaining bit bubbles on the rooftops, then take the middle grind rail and yet another bit bubble. You'll want to jump off the rail here and grab the bit bubble in front of you. Circle the tower and grab 3 more bit bubbles. When you grab the bubble next to the wall, turn right and run through the alley. At the end of the alley, take the bit bubble here and climb the building. I typically mash gesture dash to hit the energy bubble on the roof. Climb to this building right in front here for another bit bubble. Drop off and grab the 3 bit bubbles here. After getting the third, you jump to the top of this building. You can land on the slope here to refresh your air actions. We finish the level by grabbing the last 2 bit bubbles here and dead ahead. Drop dash down the ramp to build up speed, jump to the rails, and finish the level. After this stage, we spend 750 bits to buy Energy Dash, Charged Shot, and Gesture Swipe for the rest of World 1. You can do the remainder of World 1 in any order. For this guide, I'll be doing Gesture Dash Challenge next. Gesture Dash features the biggest skip in World 1. It cuts out almost the entire stage. Proceed as normal and kill the first set of enemies. Afterwards, line up around here between these two squares. Technically, there's other lineups, and you should use those if they work better for you. From this point, we're going to Hyper Dash to launch ourselves straight to the goal ring. You should Energy Dash after the initial launch to hold momentum. Even with the lineup, this skip takes some practice to get consistently. Thankfully, there's an easy backup route. Proceed through the stage as normal until you reach the level's first boost pads. You can use the raised platforms to skip some gesture dashes. Make sure to max out your energy by the time you reach this boost pad. Once you get there, take it and immediately energy dash twice, then dash jump twice. At the ramp, hit the boost pad and then double energy dash again to skip the last platforming section. This backup strategy usually takes around 30 seconds. The next levels I'll explain are high-rise tracks and cold dry desert. These levels are quick but rather difficult. High-rise tracks is a very fast level when done properly, but a lot of things can go wrong at once. It's perfectly normal for something to go left here. When you begin, you want to buffer a charged gesture dash and immediately shoot the enemies in front of you. Grab the energy capsule to the left, then charge dash into 3 gesture swipes here. After the third swipe, jump over the spring and energy dash onto the platform directly across. Aim for the center of the platform to avoid bonking onto enemies that spawn here. Jump to the right, then jump swipe the bits here. Grab the bit bubble and head to the storage containers. Jump again, take the ramp and energy dash once more. Aim to snag the bit bubble on the right and hit the goal ring. Try to go for times under 30 seconds, though again, it is perfectly natural if that doesn't happen. Cold Dry Desert is a test of how well you can hold on to Mach speed. Gesture swiping the bits on this stage is surprisingly consistent compared to their usual jank. You'll want to use them to optimize movement and energy usage. When you begin the level, take the boost pads and charged gesture dash towards the energy bubble on the right. Pick up the bubbles ahead and take the ramp. Take the bit bubble below, then take that ramp and immediately energy dash. Alternate between the left and right platforms to grab bits. Take this ramp and hit the last energy bubble. Speed along and try to avoid the dash pads. They'll reset your speed below 200. I'd shoot for 25 to 30 second times here, ideally. The next levels are charged gesture dash and slope jumping. As a beginner, you should just complete these as normal. I'll include them here for thoroughness. With those handled, we move on to the last levels of World 1. AM Village is tough. At the very beginning, take the metal directly ahead and drop down towards the left. Jump and try to magnet dash towards this building on the right. Scale up the wall and collect both bubbles. Turn to the left, grab the metal on the ground here, then keep moving along the edge of the stage past the train tracks. Grab the energy bubble on the roof and take the third metal on the ground. You can energy dash up the ramp and veer left to grab a bit bubble. Turn to the right and land on the ramp to grab the fourth metal and take the spring up ahead. Take the springs up the tower for the fifth metal. Turn around and drop dash to grab the bit bubble on the roof, then drop down further to grab yet another bit bubble. Take the spring up, grab the bit bubble on the ground floor, and then the metal next to it. Drop to the right and grab the bit bubble here, then turn left for the seventh metal. From there, jump to the right and grab another bit bubble, then turn to the left again. Grab the bit bubble here and head to the metal on the pillar. Grab the bit bubble next to it, and then climb up this building to grab another bit bubble. You can magnet dash off of it to the next roof's bit bubble. Drop down, grab the bit bubble on the ground, and then get to the pillar to collect the 9th metal. Energy dash forward and collect the last metal to finish the level. The last level of World 1 is the run's first boss, Sawman. Sawman is invincible until you perfect parry one of its attacks. However, you still build up combo damage bonus. To open the fight, we use a heavy attack combo, then dash cancel into a light attack combo. Perfect parry the first hit to break its shield. Use a heavy attack combo, jump cancel into an air light attack combo, then hold heavy to launch Sawman back into the air. From here, we're going to use an air dash to chain 2 heavy attack combos in a row. We sometimes call this a double helm breaker, named after a similar move from the Devil May Cry series. If you get another parry, you can launch them and repeat the sequence. Phase 2 is beaten by spamming Helmbreakers until Sawman dies. And typically, you want to block the first Phase 2 attack for safety. That's it for World 1. Stay tuned for the next video where I'll cover World 2's first visit.